me the
What's
vape.
up, guys?
Pass me the vape. Come on, my brethren, yo. Pass me the vape, yo. Pass me the vape.
Check it out.
Pass me that vape. I got some meat juice and it is top rate, yo. I wanna blow some clouds. Can you hear me now? USA, Europe, everybody. Well, I wanna blow some clouds. Can you hear me now? Asia, Australia, can you hear me?
Okay, guys, so here I got the Stargate RDA. Let's check it out. Okay, let's check that out. Tobacco. On here we got package content information. This is the top right here. The bottom. And on the sides you just have tobacco on each of those sides. Alright. We're gonna take a look at it, vape on it and stuff like that. So let's go down up close and see what it's all about.
Guys, so we are down up and close with the Stargate by Tobacco. Alright, so let's check this out. We are up close, nice. And we had some wording here. I don't know if you guys got a nice up close look, and maybe you can see what it looks like there, and pause the video so you can read it right there. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it's all about. Alright, guys. Alright, so we have a nice cover here. And I like this because you got a little tab here. You can just go ahead and open the door up. And then underneath we have this nice RDA. And here it goes. We're just going to take that out and leave it like that. We're going to take out this little baggie that comes with it. And in this little baggie we got the infamous screwdriver. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 washers and 2 coils. Not sure. Oh, you know what? Those aren't even coils. Those are springs. These springs must be for the clamps. And then you have 2 screws. So yeah, these must be for the clamps. The clamps are have springs in them. So when you loosen them up, they open wide open, and you can clamp your coils right in there. So let's check this out and see how it works. I don't know about this parallel design with clamps and how it's going to hold up, but we're going to check it out and see if we could get a nice build in there. Alright, and here it goes. That is nice, guys. Let's take this, put it aside, and look at that. With a big T on it, tobacco. Some nice engraving. Hard to see. It's black, and it's all black, so it is kind of hard to see. And you know me, we'll fix that up. We'll make it look nice and stand out nice. Very nice. It's gold, I believe, or silver. Yeah, it looks silver, I guess. I'll say silver. It's hard to see. Let's get my glasses on. And yes, we're working with a sparkly silver coating there. And here we have all silver engraving, laser etched, whatever you want to call it, but it is coated with silver. And then we have a silver plated positive pin. One thing I want to say is on the box it does say that it has silver. It doesn't say silver, but it says, let's see where it is, where I could find it on the box. I think it is somewhere. It says it has where was it? I saw it. Was it here maybe? Yeah, okay, here it goes. My bad. Fully adjustable 510 positive pin. Fully adjustable. Now, in order for a 510 to be adjustable, I believe it should have 2 separate 510 pins, meaning this one will screw into another one, and the other one holds down. Will hold down your positive pin. It's a little wet. I washed it. Always wash your RDAs with some nice warm water and some dish soap or something. So we're actually gonna take this. We're gonna actually check this and see if this positive pin here, it is. We're gonna make sure that it is adjustable before we start giving it false information to everybody. So let's see what happens when I loosen. Oh, what is that? How is this adjustable? Look at that, guys. Now is that adjustable? Come on. This is not an adjustable 510 pin, guys. So make sure you do not adjust that 510 pin. If you do have a chance of it your positive pin falling out, or even possibly arcing somewhere in there due to the positive post being loose and hanging there loosely from you loosening the positive pin. So make sure that's on there tight. It is a protruding pin, so it is safe. I would use this on a hybrid. You don't have to, but to me that is sticking out just enough to sit on a hybrid mod. Okay guys, let's take a look at this. Here goes your screw. Up here on the top you have a pin. This pin is pressed in, and that pin, what it does is it holds your post. Actually, that's the hole, my bad. That's your pin here, and your pin is all one solid piece. Okay, I didn't see the way that was, but these posts open right up, and you can see your spring is right here, and it does open it up for you. And then when you close it, this rod keeps it from spinning on you. And if you can see, if I do this a little too much, it will spin if you go out too far, making it harder for you to get your builds in there. So that's why you don't open it too far. You kind of open it up, let it sit in there so it holds in place. When you close it, it will close evenly, and there you go. So this is it. You have bottom airflow Kennedy style, and it is just like the Kennedy. If you could look, I have one here, and you can see it is Kennedy style airflow. This one's a little bit wider, and you have the two bottom tubes that come up through, creating your airflow that's restricted a little bit so it hits your coils very nice and hard. Really a good job on that. I love Kennedy style airflow. One con I have already, I see with this, is these tubes are pressed to fit it in here. They're not one solid piece. Some are one piece and they're not press fitted. This one is pressed in. I don't like that, and the reason why I don't like that is these could come loose and pop out eventually throughout time. So that is kind of a con for me. If they did a good job, they should hold up fine, but if they didn't, eventually they will come out. Pretty nice. Everything is nice. The threading is nice. Got a little black paint there when they sprayed it or whatever they did. It got a little bit on that side. That's okay. Nice airflow. Those posts are press fitted all the way down to the bottom. I could see it. You have insulation here for your positive, which is, I believe it's called, I'm gonna skip that because I forgot what it's called. I had it in my head and then it just kind of slipped out. So this is all nicely made. The machine works really nice. You got a nice deep well. You got a good 1/16 of an inch probably. I'll just go by an inch, 1/16 of an inch, I would say, or 1/4 inch well. That's very nice, guys. They did a nice job making this. It's very nicely done machine work. Let's take a look at the cap. And this is your cap here. You have some nice engraving. And the engraving was kind of deep because you can actually see it on the other side. They almost cut all the way through. So that was kind of close. They cut it really close, almost all the way to the other side. Nice. Your juice well, you don't have a single coil option. It's only dual coil, so you don't have that single coil option, but you actually could put a single coil, center it. I've seen people do that. I don't know if this one will fit good, but I've seen people do double single coil or dual single vertical or whatever you want to call it. But you got quite a few different options with this because of the clamps. Makes it a little optional with some builds, if you're creative or not. Your rubber washers are really nice. They're snugged, and when you juice it up, they come off nice and easy, and it is adjustable. You do have adjustable airflow options still. You just adjust this slightly over, and whatever you have on that side will be on the other side as well. This comes off easy. I like it's almost perfect. Now when you juice it up, it's probably going to be a little too loose, but right now it's a little perfect. unlike my Kennedy, this will not come off. It's really tight on there. And I actually like that too because I don't have any trouble with it falling or anything like that. So let's take a look and put a build and look at how it vapes. So let's get my 521 tab out. Let's get a nice couple coils out, and we're going to put a build on this bad boys. All right, let's go do that right now. Okay guys, so I had to put a different build on there because the other one I had was just way too low. So what I did was I put 7 wraps on this, which made it easier to build on here, truthfully. And then also what I did was I took and I put 7 wraps on this side, made it easier to build on with a bigger coil. Looks really good. Everything's adjusted pretty much like it should be. I just need to go ahead and trim this lead again, and then we're gonna pulse it, and then we are going to vape on it. So let's just make sure it's firing right. F1 low voltage protection. Why is it doing that? It's at 1.13. Shouldn't be doing that. Alright, let's put it on the RX then. Time to bust out the RX. So let's take this big old Kennedy off and put this small little guy on here. There we go. Look at that. Alright. Different. I'm not used to seeing a smaller RDA on here. So we're pulling at 1.3. Nice. Let's pulse it. Get the currents running through it nice. A lot of times it'll fix itself just messing around like this. A lot of times it don't. So we're gonna go ahead and just strum it. Strum it. Just make sure, try to get it going right. Make sure it's firing right everywhere, and there you go. Look at that, guys. Ooh, see that? It just started jumping. There it goes. So that coil right here, wrong screwdriver, definitely too small. Work this way up a little bit. Let's work it down some, even it out. There you go. Very nice, ain't that? I love the way that looks, guys. Very nice coils. Look at that. Look at that color. I love the color of coils when they come out nice like that. Pretty nice. Now I heat up the coils. When you heat up the coils, always go back and check your coils and make sure leads are tight because it will loosen up most of the time. Alright, so let's get this wicked up. Let's vape on it.
Okay, guys, so I had to change my build, and the reason why I changed it was because it was so low of a build, and I wanted to be able to use this on a regulated mod. And due to the builds being low like that, you can't use them on a regulated mod. Well, certain ones you could if you're using temperature control, but this is a non-temperature control coil. And what I did was I put this on a 7 wrap, same coil, 7 wraps. I'm hitting a 0.15, 0.17. On here it says 0.13, but on my ohm reader is 1.7, so I'm saying 0.15. And my kids are aggravating me today. Why? We're gonna go ahead and vape on this and see how the vapor production is, how the flavor is on this tank. Now, one thing that I noticed that was a con, and I forgot to show you this down close-ups, is the chronicle shape is not there, as in your Kennedy has kind of a bowl to it like this, where when your juice hits up to the top, it hits that curve and goes up into the drip tip. This one is flat, and I don't feel the drip tip, which is good, meaning they'll give the chance the juice to be able to at least roll over that drip tip. But that flat shape like this, your juice is gonna hit, and it's gonna either come back down, and whatever goes through the hole is what's gonna go through the hole. But usually the moisture will, the vapor will just hit that top roof and just kind of start dripping down when it builds up too much. On the Kennedy, due to the round shape, every time you take a pull, it sucks the vapor, and the vapor that gets stuck on there actually starts coming up from the airflow going up. It will suck it up and give you that nice flavor. So we're gonna vape this and see how the flavor is first. We're gonna, yeah, because I don't think the flavor is gonna be as good as the Kennedy, but due to the bottom airflow like the Kennedy, I think it'll be great. So let's go ahead and put this together and let's try it out. Let's see how these coils are hitting. Nice, wow, those are nice coils. So let's go ahead and test these out. See how the flavor is on this. Looks good on there, huh? Not bad. Spit juice at me. And what I'm vaping on here is Molly. Um, Molly, and I actually have some right here from Modest. This one is Foolish Vapes sent me this bottle here. I like the Molly, and I forgot I had this tube here. I was looking for it, couldn't find it, and then I forgot, and then I just found it. So this RDA, it does come with a 510 connector, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys that. It does have a 510 connector that goes right here. I'll take it out so you guys can see it. I forgot to put it in the box, so I put it in my little drawer where I keep all my pieces at. So this one here I like because it's kind of flat. It just kind of plugs in right there. What I like about it is I have some drip tips that really look good on here. So I'm actually excited to have this drip tip. So I'll show you that. I have the options of using this one, which looks really good on there. Black and white matches my whole mod really nice, but too small for this setup. But these smaller drip tips really got good flavor. It catches the vapor really good, and you just get sweet lips from it. So definitely, if you like a lot of flavor, use a smaller drip tip and you'll get better flavor. Then I have this one here from Two Drips, which looks even, I think, even better. It's a little bit wider, so you kind of get that nice wide look, but not too wide. It works its way up to that narrow, so that looks really nice. Still great flavor. Let me fix that. But the airflow with the drip tip, it's not my style. I like the big chuff cap. I actually like, don't get me wrong, I do like the style. I'll rephrase that. I just like the chuff cap because it's wide open and you get that really good flavor, vapor, all that. I just enjoy, I enjoy this better because of the way the cap is. It's flat instead of round. Having a wider drip tip allows more flavor to come into your mouth and hit your tongue instead of hitting that flat top and dropping down. So yeah, this is a little bit better for your flavor right now with the way it's made. or you could go ahead with the smaller size drip tip like this, and you'll get great flavor. So it's going to kind of depend on what drip tip and stuff you have set up for this, and how your flavor is going to work. Also, your airflow is going to work the same way. If you have a smaller drip tip, it's going to restrict the air just a little bit, not too much, but on all this all together, this RDA sitting on mods and stuff like that, I give it a 5 out of 5. This is a great mod. The only con I have is the way the clamps are vertical like that. Being that they're vertical, it just makes it a little bit harder. And the way the clamps are, where they're flat, smooth stainless steel, uh, I recommend that you guys take your clamps and cut little ridges in there going this way, little grooves that will clamp down onto your clamps, and those teeth will really grip your coils in there. Because the problem I'm having is when I tighten my coil, they pop right out regardless of how tight I put it. So if you had like little teeth in there to really hold those coils in there, the coil situation wouldn't be as bad. So that's the only con I actually have for this RDA. Other than that, it's a really nicely made con. They could have improved the top cap a little bit better with putting that conical, whatever you want to call it, shape. You don't have to actually change the whole shape of the RDA, because you can leave it like this, just round it off in the inside instead of making it flat. You'll get better flavor that way as well. But your airflow, great, 2 thumbs up, great choice on airflow. Love the Kennedy style airflow. Everything's nice. Your top cap here, it comes right off, but it's not gonna fly off, but it does come off easy enough for you to just take it off real quick, drip. Or if you're like me, I just drip right through the cap and that's it. Other than that, all in all, I give this RDA a 9 out of 10. I just don't like the clamps really. You guys got to improve them clamps somehow. Tighten them up somehow. Just make it so when you tighten it up, it's gonna hold your coils in there. And I think the best way to do that is just put little grooves, teeth or something in between your clamps, so when your coil goes in, it's got something to grip on a little bit better. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will answer them when I have time. Also, if you guys want to see more updates and video builds, videos and coil builds, more reviews, I do juice reviews, mods. I also do mod repair on live. Usually I'll do a live show and do the mod repairs. But yeah, if you guys want to see more updates, reviews, and stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe and hit the button up on this side, guys. So thank you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate your time and your subscriptions, your support. I appreciate it all, guys. I really thank you for everything. I've hit over 250 subscribers. I'm actually pretty stoked about that, because I really didn't. I'm not doing this for a subscriber amount, but I would like to get more people and knowledge, give more people knowledge of the vaping products out there that will help you quit smoking. So the more subscribers I get, the more I feel I'm helping. I'm not doing this as a challenge or a game or trying to get popular. I don't care if people like me or not. I'm not trying to get popular. I don't want the fame. I just want to help people quit smoking, and that's it, guys. So if you have any questions, though, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. All right, peace out, guys. God bless and vape on. And one more toot for the road.
Don't forget to do. Did I do it right? One more time.
You want to come over and say it to everybody? Tell them tell them how it is.
Don't smoke, it's a joke.
Exactly. Don't smoke, it's a joke. Thank you. Peace, everybody. Have a good one and enjoy your Memorial weekend.